Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Team of the year is coming very, very soon, and we all want millions of coins so we can at least buy one of our favorite players. Me personally, I'm just looking for that Palmer, praying that that Neymar goes down in price so I can finally have him in the squad. But either way, I also need to make a few extra millions just like you do. All you've got to do to say thank you, as usual, guys, is drop a like down below and of course subscribe. Remember, we will be doing account upgrade giveaways in the Discord, so if you want your account upgraded, get in the free or the premium. And as usual, guys, if you do want to buy some coins, well, do you want the best team in FC25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout and enjoy your new team. Today we're going to go through everything that's involved in making coins. That's sniping, investing, bidding, that's completing SBCs that are tradable, that's doing methods which can farm you coins. I want to run through all of it so that you guys are as equipped as possible to get your favorite players and make as many coins as possible. And we can run through the SBC section quite simply. It's an easy overview to go through, and if any of you guys have any questions, of course, comment down below. I will always do my best to help. Now, starting off, we have icon SBCs. How can you make coins from these? Well, put it simply, if you have any untradeable bronze rares or silver rares in your club, you can turn them into coins. So how this works is the small silver players pack that you've got here, the common gold players pack that you've got here are both tradable. Now, in previous years, you had 2 rare gold player packs. They were far better, but this is still doable. With the 2 rare gold player packs, you were basically guaranteed like 3,000 coins, and a ton of people got huge special cards, informs, promo cards all the time. Now, they introduced this change, I believe, last year, where you were looking at silver packs and common golds. I think off the top of my head, it might have been. I'm pretty sure they introduced this change with the small silver players packs and the common gold last year, but we did have people even getting things like Cole Palmer's Euros cards, Cole Palmer's Team of the Seasons. I think it was in silver packs when he was a silver, because if you get a promo card, so for example, like Cole Palmer before, when he was silver, if you get a silver pack, you have the chance to pack any promo card that is originally silver. So if you look at the common gold concept players, if for example Jorginho, Lukaku, Cucurella, if they had a special card and I open that common gold player pack, I have a chance of getting that card. Now, as a worst case scenario, when you do complete these, you're looking at around 2,000, roughly 2,000 coins if you quick sell everything and you don't get anything that's sort of sellable. Obviously, with the amount of icons that are available right now, we've got 10. That means you've got nearly 20,000 coins that you can just get popping in your untradeable silvers and bronzes. When we come over to challenges, this is a little bit different. Essentially, these are SBCs, in my opinion, that you should always do. The reason being, they can cost, 3, 4K. They will be on foot bin price locked, and it'll be difficult to find solutions. But if you can do them from your club, they're very, very cheap usually. If you've got, the cards that are price locked or anything like that, it really makes it easy. But in reality, even if you don't, you can go out and buy the cards, because these packs are, first of all, marquee matchups. It costs you about 10K. It will make you 25K, so you are guaranteed sort of a 15K profit. At worst, you might be looking at a 12K profit, but it very, very much is a guaranteed profit every single week. Things like your numero foot challenges, they are all worth doing. You've got a premium gold pack there. If we pop this open and see what we need, you need players from 1 club, max 3, leagues minimum 4. It's very basic. There's not huge ratings. You can do this from your club and it's not going to cost you much. And then if you use untradables, you're turning untradables into tradables. Up next is our upgrades. Now, I'll be honest, a lot of these are going to be coin drainers rather than coin makers. But when you go over to the likes of, for example, your World Tour England upgrade, when you look at your premium mixed league upgrade, you have coin making SBCs. Now, how do you make these coin makers? Well, what you do is for the premium mixed league SBC, you have 2 options. You can either craft it from base. So for example, do your daily bronze, silver and gold challenges, work them into a marquee matchups to get 15,000 coins of profit, maybe a little bit more, obviously, if you're putting in the cards and not having to buy many. So it might be sort of 20K. You then take that 20K, you spend it on this SBC. You divvy out all the tradables, so every bit tradable that you got the packs, you sell it all off, you put the untradables back into this SBC, and you repeat the process using the coins that you've made to carry on and buy any spare cards. That might sound a little complex, but it is currently the only way in FC25 that we can get unlimited packs. Any unlimited packs method right now bases off of this SBC. Now, you can also use that method to help complete the World Tour England upgrade. Any spares that you don't get from here, you can obviously slot into here. Now, the easier way, rather than crafting jumping up from the ground, because that is the sort of more timely way, is you can buy 3 sets worth. So just buy the cards for 3 sets worth, maybe on, you know, whatever you have on the companion app to complete SBCs for you, or just buying it by hand. And if you do 3 sets worth, you're basically guaranteed that you can just repeat it. You can sell things off and just repeat it. You won't need to buy cards, because with the packs that you've got, you will have the cards to repeat the sets. Now, a little bit of an honorable mention that we all can forget about, which is why I like to mention it, is your preview packs. Now, what you want to do is make sure you're opening both of these every day. The reason being, you can find a gold and silver in a lot of these. And when I say gold and silver, I don't mean a gold card. I just mean there will be cards in these that can be considered way more expensive, you know, 5, 10k. With evolutions, it's always worth making sure you do open these so you're not missing out on the big cards. Now, I know in a preview pack right now, if you get an 85 or an 86, you actually don't make many coins, but it's still worth potentially, even if, let's say you get a preview pack and you make 7,400 coins back, I would open it, because it gives you the chance at another preview pack. So you're paying 100 coins for the chance at a second pack. Now, another way that I like to make coins this year, and I found this very, very easy this year because they've changed the reward system completely, online drafts. Now, this one you can see here, I have 1 win, so I've got 1 reward locked in. Now, what I've done with any draft that I've basically made, and it's been, you know, terror, like I've looked at the players and thought, you know what, this is a boring draft, I'm not even going to enjoy playing it. I will just get in, score a goal against myself, give away the win, and quit. Because this year, well, bearing in mind we've had a few free draft tokens recently, like I think we've had like 3 or 4, and you can see my record, I've definitely not been playing a lot of draft. But just by entering the draft and quitting the draft, you get like 15k back almost. It's very close. It's something like 10,000 coins on the lower end usually. And obviously there's potential. You can still get promo cards in these packs. You can still get, you know, some of them you'll get a draft token. So it's very, very easy to just pop a draft. If you don't like the team, quit, and you do get like 10k for it. By all means, if you get a good team, give it a go. If you lose that first match, you're still happy with what you get. One thing that a lot of people won't have touched, and I still haven't done, the thing that I've been recommending for a very long time, because a lot of you, just like me, won't get the time to do it or just won't think of it. But this pack at the end here, rare players pack, we get 2 of them. Now, they don't really take note of moments anymore. It kind of came and died. I think they should have had a rush store instead of a moment store, because rush would definitely be more enjoyable like that. But this moment store basically means that if you go ahead and complete 60 worth of moments, or 120 for the 2 rare player packs, you get 2 tradable rare players packs. Now, if you want to use them now or even open them in team of the year, it makes so much sense to just get them done. Now, one thing that I feel like a lot of people disregard is squad battles. This is a big thing to get yourself some very, very easy bonuses. Big up whoever that is using the Sunderland badge. Now, if we have a look at what we've got here, going down to like gold 3, right, you get 3,000 coins, you get a numero foot guarantee, which is pretty crazy, a 75 times 5, and a mega pack. You go up to gold 1, you've got a numero foot still, an 84 times 2, some coins, extra packs. You do have untradables and tradables in there, but for literally getting what will be by the end of the week, like what, 13k maybe, now that we've not got the swaps tokens, it's so much easier to get good rewards on these. And if you look at the elite 3, like the top end of this, you are getting some pretty damn good stuff for basically just walking through games. Now, I would say, first of all, I've done a video on how to get max points, I've done a video on how to beat legendary, and I've done a video on how to beat world class. So you've got all of those from me already. But if you don't want to do that and you want to go for the bare minimum, no one is losing to squad battles and semi-pro and pro. And if you are, you just need to get a little bit better at the game. And if you do need any tips, drop a comment down below and I'll help you. But semi-pro and pro are absolutely easy. You've basically got, if you look at the amount of games, you've got 12k of points from semi-pro and pro very easily. And you can do these 2 here. Let's say you get 1.7 off both of these. So you're looking at 3.4 between these. 12 for the rest of the games. You can get about 16k worth of points near enough if you complete the challenges and get the max points from each game in semi-pro and pro. You walk away with a ton of stuff. You can literally get almost elite. When we head over to the transfer market, of course, I make videos and I provide you sniping filters all the time. You have all of those from me. But for those of you who don't understand to trade, the 3 options are invest, snipe, and bid. So basically, you can invest in cards for a couple of reasons. There's actually a ton. You've got rewards. You've got based on nations of players that are coming out. There's loads of things that can prompt an investment. And obviously, you've got the Discord there, free and premium down below. We are doing a deal for the end of the year or for the rest of the year, so make sure to check that out. But essentially, investment is part of it, where we can say, right, for example, fodder. Right now, we can look at gold rares, Germany, and Playstyles Plus. I believe the lower end of these are 85s. If we have a look, we are looking at think it might be centre backs we've got to go on for this one. So yeah, centre backs, we've got Schlotterbeck, we've got Hendrick, and we've got Rudiger. A little bit more expensive there, but all of these, obviously the 85s, they're going to be the same price. Now, obviously, fodder at the minute has been up and down. There was a price the other day for 85s. It was like 3k or like less than that. So it's been absolutely insane how low fodder has been. So if we go looking at now, you're looking a lot higher. So 85s have touched 5k. Obviously SBCs are pushing up the values. We've also had the introductions of Hummels here. Now that there is a straight up snipe. I could have made some coins on that. Obviously you've got EA tax of 5% per card. Now of course I do countless videos on investing and trading, and you can obviously check them out to get more specific filters. But essentially with your investing side of it, you are looking to buy low, sell high. It sounds pretty simple, but obviously there is more to it. Now with the fodder side of things, you just want to look at what the average price of fodder cards are, and then you want to buy below that. For example, an easy one that's been good recently, informs were at what, 12,000 coins for a very, very long period of time. Now we need them in an SBC again. All of a sudden you can't buy them for less than 15, 16k. If you had 100,000 coins and you'd invested 100,000 coins into informs at basically min price near 11k, you could have walked away with basically 200k. If you timed it right, you'd maybe be looking at 180, but you'd really put a boost on your coins that you had. Now obviously looking at what I've kept back, I've got all of my higher rated informs still sitting here. We do have the likes of things like Osimhen. He's not really going to sell for a value I'm happy with yet, but when he pushes up to 25k, that's when he'll be going. You can see as well, I'm not selling any of the fodder that I'm either packing or sniping, because I know it's worth far more and I will get more for it down the line, so I'm holding on to that for now. With the 85s, I might be happy to sell them sooner because it looks like they've actually pushed up a little bit. 86s, you realistically want to be around 10,000 coins. As they're at like 6 or 7 right now, you don't really want to be selling those because they do have much more potential over the team of the year period. Now obviously for more investment tips, as I say, please go to the Discord. Whether it's free or premium you join, we will help you make millions. But in terms of your trading, for your sniping, for your bidding, obviously, I have loads of videos where I just give you filters. If you check out my top 10 sniping filters, you're literally going to be looking at about 50 or 60 filters. I think we've done 5 or 6 episodes there that all still work. But just to give you an idea of what I would do, if I really wanted to make coins right now, I would generally just go to centre back, Women's Premier League, Gold Rare, and England, I think it is. If we have a look here, you've got Williamson and you've got Bright, so that's one, and then you've got some 84s in there. The other options is if we go defender and we go Chelsea, you're going to be looking at Bright and Bronze. So 2 cards there, very easy, same price. I can lock them in for around 4,800 coins. Let's just have a look what they're sitting at. 4.4, that's a snipe. We've missed that obviously, but you can see there straight away a snipe. And then also if I was to go on the bids, I can go to, let's say 4.5. They're going for about 5k, so we know that's profit. And I would bid on every single one of these cards. And those of you who will say, oh, well, you're not going to win any of them, I have won these exact cards on these similar bids hundreds of times in videos. So make sure to try it yourself. It definitely works. I want to do everything I can to help you make coins. And all you've got to do, if you do have any questions, is ask down below. Please drop a like down below and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.